Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a tiny gingerbread house out of polymer clay. So firstly, you need some polymer clay, which you can get in almost any hobby store. I'm using Fimo clays and they are really good quality, so I definitely recommend using them. Now just soften up all your clay and mix it really well with Fimo liquid clay or whatever liquid clay you're using. And it's just basically going to make it this sort of icing texture. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty hard to mix well, but it takes time and patience and it's really worth it in the end. Mix it until you're satisfied with the texture. So the next step is to make some candy canes, which are going to be decorations on the gingerbread house. Start with the white clay because the red is going to get all over your hands and you don't want to mix some red into your white because it's going to end up pink. You can make any kind of candy canes. I'm just doing this standard peppermint red and white and the blue and white because they are sort of standard and I really like how they look. After you're done with the candies, you can start to make the gingerbread itself. I'm using two types of browns. One is a normal chocolate brown, the other is sort of like a golden light brown. I'm mixing the two together by rolling and twisting them between my palms and fingers. Then, just like you would do with real gingerbread dough, you need to stretch the clay until it's thin and even. Make sure not to roll it too thin because your house is going to collapse under the weight of the icing. Now I'm just drawing the shapes of the walls I'm going to cut. Once you're done with that, you can cut them either with a hobby knife or a blade. Remember that you need two sides for the walls, a front and a back, and two pieces for the roof. Don't forget to make a foundation for your house. So all you need to do right now is build your house. The clay sticks pretty well, so you should be able to put it together pretty easily. Now, as you can see, my roof turned out bigger than it should be, so I just cut off all the excess clay. It's time to use the liquid clay for the frosting on top of your little house. So it is pretty tedious to spread this stuff across the surface because it's really sticky. Use a tool, which is something like a spatula, that can help a lot, and then really gently spread the icing on top of the roof. So if you have that and you have some left over, you can use that to create some snow around the house. Now this is the part when you can go crazy with the details. You can create any kind of sprinkles, candies, and you can use a bunch of colors, make little fun details, make it really Christmassy. I recommend using the dotting tool here. They make your job so much easier with all the details and decorations. When your gingerbread house is done, you can pop it in the oven and bake it according to your package's instructions.